in the world, we have no shortages of anything. Full abundance, complete vibrant health for all, freedom. All of that is here right now. There is enough land for everyone to have just beautiful acreages and just barely be denting into the surface of the land. Without mortgages, without rents, you have a birthright to have your sacred spot where you have your gardens and the home that's just right with you and with no regulators or taxes or any bills of any sort. We have enough food to feed every human and for many, 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 many times more. We simply have to organize it, plant it, allow it to grow and be and cultivate it in beautiful natural ways. We have enough natural medicines to heal whatever's going on in body temples. Nature, God, the source, has provided a Garden of Eden here, paradise. But because we're living in an artificial environment where it's just a little tiny bit of land is fragmented off, saying you can live here, here, here. And if you do live here, 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 you have to pay the bank. All this, you have to give your life energy and huge amounts of it. You have to become a slave to even live there. And we'll even put you in little boxes called condos and apartments and townhouses even. That's artificial. We can get rid of all of that. We have free energy. It's proven time and time again in so many different ways. We don't need grids. We don't need the electrical or solar, coal and nuclear and all that crap. We have it. It's simply bringing it out, releasing it. The technologies that we have can be useful and free and healthy. Just like right now, I'm using this as I'm sitting way out in, on a shoreline at a bay, and but yet I'm reaching out to whomever will listen. That's beautiful use of technology. Children should not have to go to schools. Literally, just get rid of them. All of the buildings, the authority figures telling the children what to do, and they're just programming centers to enter a workforce that shouldn't be there to begin with. Again, any jobs like that are artificial. We don't need them. Get rid of all of those notions like that. Same with banking systems. All of these artificial things are not needed. People, when left into true freedom, they want to bless and touch lives. They want to be part of communities and in beautiful ways. So the message is that we don't need borders. We don't need any of this. We don't need governments. But what we do need is vision. We need people restoring the natural order and not complying to the old systems. We need new ways of becoming free. And those new ways are simply reclaiming our birthrights that God gave us to begin with. And with that, no matter what system you're talking about, it's got to be torn down. They're all slave systems right now. Say even a hospital, we can have healing centers, right? Where true healing occurs, not just lie them on a bed on a ward and pump them full of chemicals in a unnatural environment and give them unhealthy food and somehow expect them to get better. They get better in spite of what they're subjected to. Jails and things like that. These people were put in an artificial, unnatural, captive environment and then expected to, not somehow rebel in things, bring healing to those lives. There's so many, in every way. It's, we can live in solutions, not the problems, right? And so anybody that's going, oh yeah, well, what about, hey, yes, answer that question yourself. What about? So, for instance, well, what about the roads? Who's going to take care of the roads or pick up the garbage, right? Okay, I'll answer that one, but from here on, I expect you to answer your own. Roads, who needs roads? If we have free energy and unleashed technologies, we have hovering car copters, that can fly above. Let the roads just go back to their natural state. And, there are plenty of people technologically that love that sort of stuff that would be more than willing to build vehicles that are easy, simple, and don't require much repair. What about, garbage? There's so much of the garbage that is just because we're in the artificial world that just won't be happening. Hemp can do way better than any plastics, and those things can break back down easily. We can make it so even all of the garbage is a treasure that's used for different things. So with that, know that everything is, we have no shortage of anything.